Honestly need to get a fucking better setup, geez, because I've just spent the last 6 minutes and 30 minutes talking into when I go on the YouTube app and I start recording, it doesn't work. It's only when I record on my iPad that I just got fixed yesterday for £700. So yeah, life's expensive and whatnot. So I guess this is probably going to be this is going to be a pretty shitty video now, because obviously I had already done it on the first run, but I wanted to make a quick video on the David situation and kind of give my own 2 pence on it. Kind of give a legal commentary analysis on it, because obviously, even though I'm a UK law student, I'm going to be quite intrigued by this, and like the Johnny Depp case, I'm going to be hoping that they play it on YouTube, because I would call this one of my dark hobbies that help me kind of help with my legal analysis and whatnot. So yeah, I think this is going to be a US landmark case, and hopefully there's going to be some case law created from this, because on the top of my head, my brain's not an encyclopedia. I can't quote you like every fucking UK case law and every case in the US and the UK. But yeah, I think this is going to be really intriguing, and I think it's a 50% chance of conviction, and 50% chance of him getting away with it. 50-50, I'd say, because I feel like, I mean, the reason he killed this young poor girl, was it Selenia Vest or something along those lines? Rest in peace to her, respectfully. Unfortunately, life happens. What can you do apart from persevere and have high resilience? I feel like someone who's going to go to such extreme lengths to kill someone to try and save their career is basically it. Even though they're now locked up, he's going to play the game as much as he can. He's obviously got millions, so he can hire the best, defense attorney at law. I feel like I'm hoping they pop this case on YouTube, like the Johnny Depp case that was live on YouTube, because even though I'm a UK law student, this is it's really intriguing to me, and I think even if he does get away with it and he comes back into society, he's lost his music career. Like yeah, he could be like a self-employed musician, but like yeah, and then if he doesn't get away with it, then I feel like he's going to be in a similar situation to Ian Huntley, who survived 2 decades, and he got buddy with the guards. And I feel like David would be in a similar situation. And obviously, it's hard to say if he was guilty or not. Of course, the police have found XYZ evidence, but also it's really good that they've been extending the deadline, because he's going to have his day in court. I don't know if it's the same in the US, but it's probably something similar. Innocent until proven guilty. So I'm on the fence. I'm intrigued. I'll be keeping up with the court documents and the court cases. It will be intriguing to see what strategy his lawyer uses, because I've heard this famous US term, something along the lines of, if you've got the law, then you're good. If you haven't got the law, then you've got the facts. If you haven't got the facts, then slam hard on the table and shut like hell. So I'm going to be really intrigued by how aggressive their approach and strategy will be. And also, I'm going to be extremely intrigued by how nuanced this court case will be, because, like, for example, sometimes I'll be walking down the street and someone will call me a nonce, and it's like, I've got signs of autism, and I've got 3 mental illnesses, and I've got alcoholism, and I've got other problems. So sometimes it's hard to tell when someone's joking or not joking, because you can't always assume they're joking or not joking. So so like in this case, I'll be viewing it as I'll be neutral. Because I am a neutral party to this, but I'm not going to be like sat here like he's a wrong un, he's a rapist, blah blah blah. I'm just going to go into it like, every man's got his day in court, and from the get go, the fact that he's pleading not guilty, if he actually is guilty, that just shows that he has little to no remorse, And obviously, I'm hoping that if that's the case where he's not showing any remorse, or like, what's the word for it? If he's not showing any like remorse or credibility, any like facts that like demonstrate a reduction of the charge, then yeah, like he is a wrong to a certain extent, and obviously that higher sentence will reflect that. So yeah, of course, I'm not going to do like a research or a thesis on this, because obviously I'm showing respect to everyone and the family. You know, life happens. Life isn't rainbows and sunshines, but this will be really. You know what? I'm hoping that there will be justice in this outcome and situation, and obviously, I'm hoping that we get to hear from the families in the court itself. And like I said earlier, I'm hoping they play it live on YouTube, like the Johnny Depp one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and yeah, I mean, it's sad these things happen, but I mean, even in a scenario like this, it's kind of hard to say play both sides. It's kind of like, personally, I don't have any opinion on it apart from I just find it extremely intriguing. So yeah, but hopefully in the future I can start doing more relevant YouTube videos to my interests, which are law, philosophy, and ethics, and I suppose business, but yeah, it's business to a certain extent. But I don't, I've got a business BTEC, and I used to sell products, but I don't really mess around with that anymore. So thanks guys, and take care. Sorry for the bad lighting, I was too late to turn it on. God bless everyone, take care, and don't do a David.